deep red shirts of Portugal. The referee is Felix Brick. Andy Townsend is alongside me. Andy is on target. It may have to buck the trend because Poland's games are almost always amongst the lowest scoring. This is Grzycki looking for Lewandowski. Oh yes! Finally! Well, he's been waiting a very long time for that. But Poland only had to wait 1 minute and 40 seconds to get off the mark. His goal-scoring touch for his country has been gone since November, but it is back just when it starts to get serious.
What's that? Form temporary, class is permanent. You never lose it. He just needed something like that presented to him that he could take, that he could face the goalie and just work him. It's Cedric it is who gets caught under the ball. He just reads the bounce wrong, and then Grzycki just cuts it back. And what this guy has got, left foot, right foot, it doesn't matter how it arrives to him, he has pure technical finishing ability. To strike that, so sweet, didn't scuff it, didn't bobble it, zipped it into the back of the net. Great start.
Bruno Alves, the only one that haven't seen any action yet. This is Cedric Suarez looking for Ronaldo. Might come back here for Nani, but didn't catch it right, and there was a block. History would suggest that there is still more to come from them. There might be more to come from Poland here. This is Lewandowski, trying one from distance. It's Milik actually who caught that.
Decent hit, he had options left, Grzycki and Krakowiak, who initiated that attack. Works hard, this guy. It's just because his finishing is reliable. We know it's not over the course and distance or anything like it.
Lewandowski's in the attack too. Looking for Lewandowski, finding Lewandowski, got round Pepe, tries the chance, and it's straight into the arms of Rui Patricio. That back line are right to be frightened of Lewandowski.
Yeah, good skill. Good ball initially into Lewandowski. The opportunity to go back to front a bit quicker.
Here's Milik trying to take on Pepe, shooting from distance, and probably comes to Blaszczykowski here, does. This is Milik, leaves it for Grzycki, gets the return. Neat football this is Grzycki. Squares it and there's no one to tap it home. Piszczek, oh, Nani's pinched it. And he's got away from Piszczek too. Ronaldo, pass down. And the shot is straight at Lucas Fabianski.
Chance, but there you go. First time Nani pinches the ball in behind Grzycki and Krakowiak. All of a sudden the back four get dragged about, gives Ronaldo an opportunity. Doesn't really catch it. Fabianski always sees it early enough to deal with it. That's better.
The feeling is that apart from maybe Guerrero and Ronaldo Sanchez and maybe Nani, many of the others have not quite lived up to their potential as of yet. This is Ronaldo Sanchez from Nani. Ronaldo Sanchez! There's a bit of potential that I reckon he might well fulfill. It's a banging hit from Renato Sanchez. The wonder kid arrives at Euro 2016, and Portugal are level.
That is a brilliant strike. That really is a lovely, lovely hit. Because he's got the composure to play the little 1-2, then to get it back and make sure that he gets a really good contact on that. That is excellent football. Maybe takes a little deflection. Is it Krakowiak standing there? We'll see it better. Yeah. It looks like it just comes off of him. And it's certainly good enough to knock it past Fabianski. But take nothing away from Renato Sanchez. It's great movement. It's a lovely strike, and he's got his team back in it. I think they deserve it on the balance of play. Poland got to that very fast start.
Pepe read what was coming. Grzycki. Lewandowski waiting in the centre. That's taken a deflection too. He's flapped at that. And it's come back into a dangerous area, and Font has done well to get it clear.
I think Krakowiak there has got every right to go for that. He's got some good pressure on for the first time in about 20 minutes, really. He's just trying to keep it alive, keeping it there. What the goalkeeper's doing here. What is that? Flapping about all over the place. Grab it. Even really.
This is Nani. Ronaldo again felt it was before. It was reconfigured, and the roof was elegantly placed on the
out. It's going to be on a sixpence for him.
This is neat. Decent looking cross too, and it's a diving header which Lewandowski didn't quite get the right amount of purchase on.
Yeah, and that's a difficult one to pick up off the surface, to know exactly how that's going to come at you. Just got half a yard in front of Cedric, but...
Rennes winger. This is Nani. And Ronaldo could be in here. It's Ronaldo, side netting. He did have João Mario waiting in the centre, but he wanted to take it on himself.
You know, for him, that's a poor finish. Don't usually see him fail to hit the target, do you? Not an easy angle. Still got a lot to do to beat Fabianski first time, but...
João Mario, Nani. Now they're waiting for it. This kicked it, might come back to Adrian Silva. Ronaldo. Cedric winding one up and flying towards the far post, and not sure that Fabianski had that covered.
Sweet strike, wasn't it? Fabianski leaps to his right. From that angle we can't really see. When you see a goalkeeper flying after it like that, you fancy it's pretty close. Good work initially from Ronaldo.
This is Grosicki, played in by Milik. Played it behind Lewandowski. That was a chance for Poland. Now Milik, Grosicki, Pietrczyk. Milik's in the centre here, and he got something on that, and it was a good reaction save by Rui Patricio.
It was in the end. Good play from Pietrczyk there. Good run from Milik, and that's a good stop from Rui Patricio. Doesn't come at him that hard, but still the sort of shot that if you don't anticipate, could sneak in. It's a good hand.
And it's 4-on-4 here if they could work the space. Grosicki trying one from distance. Never looked set, never looked confident. Heading towards Pepe. It's Font with the header, and it's saved by Lucas Fabianski.
Good contact Jose Font makes with that, but just knocks it straight down the middle.
Given away by Milik, picked up by Pepe. Pepe trying to thread it through. Might come off of Pietrczyk and go past his own goalkeeper. It did go past his own goalkeeper, but thankfully for the Poles, it went past the post too.
Tell you what, Fabianski's already on his way out to kind of narrow the shot from Ronaldo down. So when that touch from Pietrczyk looked like it was...
Games before tonight. Jean Martinho. Ronaldo. Well, the flag stayed down.
Wow. Another chance. Watch him here. He's onside. Pietrczyk, the left back, is playing him on. And he just needs some contact. And this is it again. Off that left side. Big chance.
Quaresma. And Pepe with a header. Offside flag was up.
Flighted delivery from Quaresma.
Milik, Lewandowski in there, Glick's up too. It's headed towards goal. There is the full-time whistle. Get the energy drinks out for the second time in a row. It's an added 30 minutes for these two. Cristiano Ronaldo couldn't find a way through. He had the best chances in that second half. We'll have analysis with the boys in just a second. But at full, with 30 more to play, it's Poland 1, Portugal 1.
Moutinho plays slightly off the right-hand side, but...
Decent looking cross towards Ronaldo. It's another chance.
Wow.
Didn't expect it to come through to him. Goal kick.
There's the cross, look. Maybe it's just a little bit in front of him. That lunge from Pazdan. He just puts the bottom of his boot on that. Maybe it looks like exactly what he's trying to do. But...
Shaw's coming from Kutuska. Cedric tosses it back in. Header from Nani. And it's 3 or 4 yards wide of the upright.
Half a chance because it's a fast delivery. If you get better contact on that. This was that
look tells you everything, doesn't it?
It does, honestly, yeah.
Lewandowski's just started to move. There's space for Milik as a result. It's Milik who shoots. Could he not have played that into Lewandowski?
Maybe. I think he's... Yeah. Could have done, Sam, you're right. Still think on his favoured side, he's within his rights to hit it, but one of those, if you take the option to have a go yourself, at least hit the target.
Well, he said yesterday he hadn't found his best form yet.
The end of it.
Nani wriggling free, then trying his chances. Nani using his strength. And there's a problem here because we've got an invader on the pitch, which is stupid and disruptive. And it took quite a few to wrestle him to the ground. And in the cup, Lewandowski maybe hasn't had enough. Here's the youngster, Kapustka. And he squared that through the 6-yard box, but it was too big for Lewandowski and for Milik.
Yeah, difficult one. He gets it down off his chest okay, and then he's just got to wait for it a little bit. Just nobody at the back stick, and it's always too big.
Could have played him in, didn't. Comes back to Piszczek, and it's Wild. His watch, he's put his whistle to his lips. And that's it. The 120 is up. The first semi-finalists at Euro 2016 will be decided by penalty kicks. Don't go away. And the nerves jangle as he got what it takes. Ronaldo, 1-0. He's done his bit. Rui Patricio to level up the shootout. Easy. Rolled it in super. Against Fabianski. And it's unmistakable.
Sorry about that.
Doesn't look particularly confident. It's Milik. It's 2-2. Bent over on the halfway line, some of them. Jalmatinho, goalkeeper goes the wrong way. And it's 3 from 3 for Portugal. She's nervous. Glick wasn't. 3-3. He bounces on his line. It's Nani with a stuttered run-up and a composed finish. Quarter-finals. It's Blaszczykowski. It's a really good save. Down to the semi-finals. It's Ricardo Quaresma for Portugal. In and through. Portugal have risen to the task again. They have beaten a team that have lost just once in 2 years, and by hook or by crook, they have got themselves into the last 4 of the European Championships. They needed extra time, late extra time against Croatia. They needed to go the full distance against Poland. But they are through in Marseille after beating Poland on penalties. It's heartbreak for Fabianski. There's another chance for Ronaldo. Poland won, Portugal won after 120 minutes. Portugal win the shootout, 5-3 on penalties.
Ricardo Quaresma, the hero for the second game in a week for Portugal. Ron, did they deserve it, Portugal, on the balance of play?
Just by chances created. Yeah, we said before the game it was a hard one to call, 50-50, and yeah, probably Portugal just deserved it.
Absolutely, without a doubt. And I think Cristiano Ronaldo he's got another chance at it, really, because I think he could have wrapped this game up for them. In the end, you know, it wasn't the greatest second half, and even the extra time, but in the end, you know, I do love a penalty shootout when England not involved.
I have to say, the standard of penalties has been exceptionally high, hasn't it? It really has been.
I mean, every one of them, obviously, they missed him. There was even the save. It was a great save.
Yeah.
Blaszczykowski.
It's a stutter, isn't it? It's a stutter.
Yeah, a little stutter, but I think Ronaldo, he saw the relief at the end because he realised he'd missed a couple of golden chances in that second half, so he saw the relief in it. But
fancy Wales against them.
Well, Wales or Belgium against Portugal in the semi-final?
Well, if Wales beat Belgium, I fancy they've got to be happy with that. Portugal.
Oh, what an incentive, Ron. I mean, not that you need much of an incentive, but...
No, I said before, you don't want to look too far ahead, but if you're Wales or Belgium watching that game, you've got nothing to fear. And, OK, they've got the advantage of the extra day's rest, but now with the extra time, probably equals itself out.
Yeah.
It's a fourth semi-final in 6 goes in the Euros. They've got a very good record and won it, Portugal, but they do extremely well in reaching the latter stages. Portugal through to the semi-finals. Poland go out. More to come after the break.